హాయ్ గైస్, వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్ మనస్టార్స్. నాతో పాటు ఈరోజు ఉన్నారు తన్వీరామ్. సో కా సినిమాలో హీరోయిన్గా చేస్తున్నారు ఈవిడ. సో మలయాళం నుంచి మన తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీకి కిరణ్ అబ్బవరం గారు అయితే ఇంపోర్ట్ చేశారు ఈ అమ్మాయిని. సో ఒకసారి అమ్మాయితో మాట్లాడదాం, సినిమా విషయాలు మాట్లాడదాం, అన్ని మాట్లాడదాం. సో హలో అండి, ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
హాయ్, బాగున్నాను.
తెలుగు వచ్చేసిందా?
లిటిల్.
లిటిల్ లిటిల్
I
ఓకే.
can understand Telugu really well now,
ఓకే.
but I'm still learning the language. So I thought maybe once I'm all pakka with the language, then I can start speaking in it.
So how was it working with Kiran Abbavaram in Tollywood for the very first time? I know you worked with Nani garu
Yes.
earlier.
In Ante Sundaraniki,
yes,
I was
Ante
a part of
Sundaraniki.
that.
So how was it working with Kiran Abbavaram?
It's great. I think first time I met Kiran was when I came for the look test. So I'm in a completely different attire and makeup in Ka movie. I'm not at all looking like this. So I guess 90% of the time Kiran has seen me only in that costume. So during the look test, I guess Kiran was just rushing to some place. He wasn't available where I was there. So um, even then, while going for the program, what he had to, he just visited me for 5 minutes. He just told me hi and left. So I think the first impression of mine of Kiran is like how grounded and how down to earth he is to just come, say hi and leave. So I think starting from that, I have seen him being in the set. Anytime I go to the set, he is there. We have had day and night shoot almost. I guess majority of the film we had night shoots. So almost every time I go to the set, I could see him. Even if it's not his shot, he's been involving in everything in the movie. So that's good to see someone getting so involved. I think this is very important to him too, and he's pretty confident about this movie. So I could see his involvement.
So tell us about your background. So like you worked in the Malayalam industry earlier. You got this blockbuster 2018, which got
Yes.
very impressive recognition
Yes.
throughout the world, not only in India.
Right.
Many people liked it. So
Yes.
tell us.
I'm born and brought up in Bangalore. My parents are from Kerala. So we have been settled. My dad has been settled in Bangalore for more than 40 years now. So me and my brother were born and brought up in Bangalore. So I did my schooling, I did my graduation, and then I worked for a bank. So I was a banker for
So you're a
almost-
banker.
Yes.
So how come you stepped into this movie?
So I always wanted to be into movies. Since my childhood, I always wanted to be a part of it, but there are no friends or families or any connection around me who are into movies. So it was a surprise that it happened and how it happened. But I'm really happy that end of the day I'm part of movie industry. So in 2012, I was part of Miss Kerala. That was completely unplanned. And after that, I guess almost 6 or 7 years, I've been trying to get into movies. I've done a lot of auditions and all that. And finally, in 2019, my first Malayalam movie was released. And since then, I have done quite few movies, almost 10 movies I've done. I've done one. Among the 10, one was Ante Sundaraniki in Telugu. So it's all going good now.
Okay, so like you still working in the bank or like?
No, I quit. I worked with Deutsche Bank, which is a German bank. It was an investment bank. And then I worked with a commercial bank. And then once I got a chance in the movies, I quit. Once I was sure I am doing it, then I quit.
So what do you think? So which one is better, like a banker as a Tanvi as a banker or Tanvi as an actress? So which one?
I was good at both. I quit when I was an assistant manager there. I did enjoy that work also, but my passion was more into getting into movies and being an actor, being a dancer. So I'm even more happier being into movies. I don't feel like working anymore. It's like doing something what we like. So it doesn't feel like a work and you're getting paid for your passion. It's good.
Exactly, yes. So మీ రోల్ ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది కాలో?
So yeah, I'm playing a character named Radha. It's in an imaginary village named Krishnagiri, created by Sujit and Sandeep. Radha is a school teacher in that village. Parallel to Kiran is playing a character named Vasudev. So parallel to Vasudev's story, there is Radha's story going on in the movie. A pinch of mystery is there in Radha's character, and a pinch of mystery is there in Vasudev's character. and then what happens is the entire story about.
So, how was it playing this 80s, 70s costume drama?
I've actually done a movie in Malayalam,
Okay.
but the entire attire and the looks are completely different.
Different, yes.
See, this costume is not generally what I wear, so that's a different difference for me. And the entire look, my skin color has been toned down. That is a different look for me. So those kind of different characters when we play, it's a little more interesting to be in that character and do.
But the story revolves around a postman. So,
See, I guess
like, how this will connect to the people, you think?
see, that is another beauty of movie, right? So now if the present generation, there are kids who are not aware of the letters, then this movie would be I don't think it would be very new to people, but in case there are like very few people who doesn't know about it, I think the beauty of cinema is creating another new story, and that is a new thing for them, new learning for them.
Let's hope that should be a plus point for the movie.
I think the entire crew is actually very confident on the movie because of its content. So when they actually came to me first with the script, I didn't even want them to break for the interval cut or the interval punch what they said. I was like, let's continue because I want to know what's happening next. And I think this entire beauty or the entire confidence the entire crew and cast has on this movie is the content in this movie.
Sam's, yes, he has done an
He has done a
absolute
brilliant job.
this thing.
Yes.
I've seen that Jatara song, mind-blowing dance by Kiran Abbavaram. See,
Yes.
I've never seen him dancing so much.
And we just had a day practice or something like that. We just had a day's practice and then it was on set. So they
Okay.
would just show us the steps and then we just dance. So I could see all this happening right in front of my eyes. It was good. I didn't see him struggling. He was just all into it with full energy.
He was very casual, natural star, just like Nani. He was like settledly telling dialogues or doing his own acting.
You will see another Kiran Abbavaram
Yes,
in this movie.
I guess because the whole look and get up is totally different, like what he used to show us in his earlier movies.
He's very dedicated person.
So, how comfortable were you telling the dialogues, Telugu dialogues?
I did take the script beforehand, even before I came to the shoot. So I know Kannada. So while reading the words and all that, I've asked meaning of each word. Then I did learn the entire script. So by the time I came to the set, I don't think I spent more time on the script because I was all ready with the dialogues and things. And the directors were brilliant. I think they have done a good pre-production. So by the time I came to the set, it's all prepared. It's all ready. We just need to come, work on it, discuss on how better we could make the scene. And they had very good clarity on what exactly has to be executed. Good.
I'm also seeing two directors for a movie for the after a long gap. Actually, I've seen in Hindi Abbas Mastan. I've seen very rare. So, how was it working with two directors?
I did ask them that too. They are brothers. I'm like, I cannot imagine working with my brother for so long, but I think they had good. It went well. There was no issues at all. Both are on the same page. So that's what I said. They were very well prepared. They had very good clarity on what has to be taken and what exactly they wanted. So since both of them are on the same page, it was a very easy location there.
So, what made you accept this project?
Script.
So, what's the beauty of that script? Apart from costume drama or the 70s or 80s nostalgic moments.
So the content wise, why we are again and again talking about content is because we all feel it's a little different and little intense. So
Nowadays, in Malayalam, there is like movies are made on a very little minimal budget, like 50 lakhs, 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore. But at the same time, if you come to Telugu or Tollywood industry or some other places, like we have a little higher budget.
Yeah.
But the content which is coming from the Malayalam industry is like roaming all over India and all over world. So how do you look at this Malayalam industries? Like
we are in a very good, another golden period of Malayalam industry because most of the movies which are releasing now, and I guess in the past 1 or 2 years, even though like you said it's a small budget movie or a small crew or not many known people, even those movies are really doing well in Kerala and outside Kerala and everywhere. I think in other languages also, a lot of movies has been accepted. I guess very recently, Manual Boys and Premalu and all, I could see the reaction even when I come here or even when I go to Chennai. I can see the kind of reaction. I remember once, Girish AD is a very good friend of mine who is the director of Premalu. And the last time I came to Hyderabad, there was this mom and daughter whom I met at the airport. And then while I asked them, are you staying here? They said, no, we came to Hyderabad because we watched Premalu and we wanted to go to all the locations in which the movie was shot. And I was like, wow, that's the kind of impact people have on movies. So it's great to see. And comparingly, Telugu is a vast industry. We have even while we compare the theaters, Kerala has very few theaters, and I guess Telugu industry have maybe 3 times more theaters than what we have. So maybe that's the difference in the budget also, is what I understand from my little knowledge.
So all your 9 or 10 movies which you have done, so you got very high payment or less payment, or like comparatively ka?
I have got a fair payment for all
No,
the work I've done.
comparatively ka.
I have got fair payment for all the work I've done. But it's not always on payment also, is what I feel. Because like we told, I always have an option of going back to my work or doing any other business, or I have all those options, and I think I have it being done parallelly. Movies mostly I'm doing only because I love movies and I want to be a part of it and I enjoy doing it. So I have actually done movies only because I like the movie and I've taken very less payment. There are movies I've given back payment because or a part of my payment because it didn't work well. So
Okay,
it's never about, I think at least now at this point of my career, it's never about payment.
It's all about you getting good characters, recognition
Yes.
for your work.
Recognition, yes, definitely. Because it's something like, even if it's in our school or college, I love the process of it. I like the process in which even if we are doing a dance performance, I like the
Rehearsals.
process in which we do the entire rehearsals, the time spent, and then getting onto the stage, performing there. Even if it's a 1 or 2 minute performance, there's a lot of hard work done behind that. And then
Exactly.
for that 2 minute performance, when we get the recognition, that's huge. I think that's all we require.
So have you watched Telugu movies earlier? So have you watched Telugu movies earlier, like before
guess-
coming or doing this Ante Sundaraniki or like ka?
When I told you I used to work in a corporate, I used to work for a bank, and I lived in Bangalore. So I used to travel
So
almost 2 hours for my work. So every time I go in cabs, they play Telugu movies. So I guess that was the time I've actually watched Telugu movies. But those are times where I never knew I would do movies, or I've not even thought I would ever do Telugu movies at that time. But I think it's after Ante Sundaraniki, or after I got selected for that movie, then I started watching. So I started watching with Nani Garu's movies. And then I watched Allu Arjun Garu's.
okay, Allu Arjun movies
Oh
also
my
you watched.
God, yes.
Okay, so Allu
His
Arjun
dance, I am a
movies
huge
anyways,
fan of his dance.
in Kerala there is a lot of fan following for Allu
Fans,
Arjun.
yes.
So anyways, so what do you call Allu Arjun in Kerala? Allu Arjun, Allu Arjun.
Allu Arjun.
Allu Arjun only.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about his glamour or his aura in the Malayalam industry.
I guess the first day show of his, we all would be there. And Pushpa 2 is something we all are waiting for.
So have you watched Pushpa 1?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason we all are waiting
And
for
your
Pushpa 2.
Kai is also getting released by Dulkar's own.
Yes, Wayfarer has taken
Yes.
up the distribution for Malayalam.
So how was it? So what are your expectations? So in Malayalam also I am doing this. So Dulkar sir is also promoting it, and he's also distributing it. So
Yes, I'm very happy. Actually, even in my first movie, Dulkar was the one who released the teaser, trailer, and all that. So I guess it's good to see him promoting our movie again.
So have you worked with Nazaria in Malayalam?
Yeah, in Malayalam, no.
No,
My first movie.
but you worked with her. In
I actually
Telugu,
have
see.
another connection with the family. My first movie in Malayalam, Nazriya's brother, Naveen, was my brother in that movie. My first movie in Telugu, Nazriya is my sister. So next I'm waiting to act with Fahad.
Okay. So finally, so tell us, how confident are you with this Ka movie?
We all are very confident. We all are very confident about the script, the content. So that's why we all are very excited to be part of the promotions and be share our confidence with you all.
ఎస్ ఓకే. సో మొత్తానికి అయితే దీపావళి కానుకగా కిరణ్ అబ్బవరం నటించినటువంటి కా చిత్రం అయితే ప్రేక్షకుల ముందుకు రాబోతుంది. సో మీ దగ్గరలో ఉన్న థియేటర్‌లో మీరు ఎళ్లి చూడండి.